Hello everyone, welcome to GES News Today channel, where we give you the best and the latest information you can get anywhere. In this episode, we are going to look at hidden clauses in insurance policy documents that is used to deny customers their claims whenever any event occurs. Before we go into that, we encourage you to subscribe to this channel. Subscribe simply means follow on YouTube. Other apps like Facebook and the rest, they use the word follow. On YouTube, it simply means subscribe. Now, before we talk about the hidden clauses, let's look at the commonest clauses used to deny customers their claims. So we have the hidden ones and then we have the commonest ones. So for the commonest ones, these are them. 1. Whenever a customer defaults over a period of time. So you will be told or you may not be told. Whenever you default in paying your insurance premium for a long time before anything happens, two things are going to happen. They can deny you the policy outright without giving you any money at all. That is, even your contribution, you are not going to get a penny out of it. Or depending on the nature of the policy, you will be denied your sum assured, all right, but you will also be given your contribution just like that, or maybe part. Okay, let's look at the second commonest clause used to deny claims to customers. Whenever an accident is caused by yourself in the case of motor accidents. So whenever any event occurs, whether fire in case of fire insurance or vehicle insurance, insurance companies will take the effort, the energy to investigate to see where the cause is coming from. And the moment it is determined that the primary cause originates from you, the policy holder, then you will be denied the policy sum assured. Okay, let's proceed. Insurance companies have two main goals. 1. To collect as much premium as much as possible and to keep as much of the premium as possible. So they want to collect more and want to give less out. So it is for this reason insurance companies invest so much in private detectives. Good. Insurance companies are one of the institutions in the country that have the finest detectives in the country in order to investigate any issue before they pay you your claim. So they do this by using all ways and means, including thorough investigation that can present a little adverse finding to serve as a basis to deny the claim. So we have an incident in the case of one particular bank which have insured their deposits in the bank. Now there was a theft at the bank, but what happened is that the insurance company came in to investigate. Now during the investigation process, the detectives allegedly requested for some small amount of money for whatever reasons. Now when the bank refused to provide this fund, they left just a small piece of line in the investigation that they have carried out, that the security at post could have done better. That statement alone formed the basis for the insurance company to deny paying the sum assured due this financial institution. Okay, In case you are looking for a clue or where this information is coming from, it's coming from Sarah, former CEO of Pro Credit Savings and Loans, as you can call it. At the time, they are no longer in existence. Now, let's go ahead. Looking at the hidden clauses in the insurance policy documents that we need to look at. The hidden clauses states as follows. A claim will not be paid for death. A claim will not be paid for permanent disability. A claim will not be paid for critical illness, or a claim will not be paid for any cover of events resulting from the following. 1. Suicide. So if you commit suicide, whatever insurance you have left for your wars, forget it. They won't get it. Self-injury. In case you have insured yourself against any form of workplace injury or for whatever injury, there are people who are working in very, very serious, dangerous work environments and they have insurance for that. Now, if it is determined that the individual contributed to the injury, the claim will not be paid. Another basis your claim will not be paid is when the incident occurred as a result of war. Yes, in the event of war, they won't pay any claim. And it's logical. If there's a war and majority of people are getting affected, whose premium are they going to use to pay? Remember, insurance is based on the premise that many will contribute, few will enjoy. So if few are rather contributing and many will have to enjoy, forget it. The policy will collapse. It's for this reason some of these clauses are included. Now we have what we call insurrection. Insurrection or civil commotion. This goes to people who have been participating in demonstrations. Demonstrations are good. Now, when you have insurance policy and you are participating in a demonstration that turns violent, that can be considered as civil commotion or insurrection. Any event that happens will be denied. You will not get your claim. Let's look at the other one as well. But before then, we encourage you to make sure that you subscribe to this channel. Criminal action or intake of narcotic drugs. Good. If you are having an insurance policy and you go in taking hard drugs, cocaine and the rest, you may be doing it in the hiding, but when the coroner's reports or autopsy reveals the cause as narcotic or hard drugs, your insurance will be null and void. You have contributed for an NGO. Let's look into the next one as well. Aviation, other than as a passenger on the recognized airline. So you cannot just build your own airplane or a friend's airplane without license, without any regulation. You start flying, something happens, and you are coming for what? Claim. It will not be paid. Let's look at the very final one. Let's look at the final one, which is very interesting, especially for those who live in Accra. When an incident occurs as a result of natural disaster, in this case, flood. If flood takes away your home, death results from flood, certified flood, your insurance is null and void. In case you doubt this, you can Google why about 200 cars that were damaged as a result of flood in Accra in some few years back. The insurance company refused to pay it. Actually, the place is a garage for people who have cars to park around. Now, when the flood occurs, and over 200 cars were affected on a single day, the insurance companies decided they were not going to pay. It has to take a class action case that make the National Insurance Authority to get involved and make sure the issue is resolved halfway. In other words, they met each other on the middle ground. So take note of this and make sure that you do not get involved in any of the issues that can get your insurance nullified, especially violent demonstrations. Kindly subscribe. Bye bye.